And you have billionaires like Pritzker, who's a Bolshevik Nepo baby billionaire governor, who panders to the far left wing and the socialists because he is the epitome of what the socialists would say is white privilege.
I ask you as a student of Illinois politics, I don't think this comes back, does it?
Oh, of course it does. Yes, you can't give up. Most people have common sense. Most people don't support this kind of stuff, the priorities that are made. Sheridan Gorman's murder is really emblematic of all kinds of problems with the Democratic leadership. They're afraid to even talk about it. That was an illegal migrant that came here, a gangbanger. And this was a gang initiation murder. This poor young girl along the lakefront, walking out on a Friday night with her friends, taking a break from her studies in college. And that poor mother, the outrage, the eloquence with which she spoke, and the anger of that member of Congress at the Democrats who want to silence this. You see, they don't want the people to know what's actually happening to American citizens in cities like this, where we have sanctuary cities which are fundamentally illegal, violating federal law, and they're giving sanctuary to criminals who broke into our country criminally. 10% of them are violent criminals. That's more than 1 million violent criminals that have stormed into our country under the Biden administration, that the Trump administration is trying to get rid of, and that Pritzker and Johnson are protecting.
The first question I would ask is, if the city of Chicago is that dangerous, why do you live there? You've lived in Chicago for quite some time. You appear at festivals all over the city of Chicago. You appear on stage impersonating Elvis at various community fests across the city of Chicago. Doesn't seem that dangerous to me. You're having a high old time, man. But more to the point, who the hell are you to talk about any other Illinois governor? Dude, you withheld $8 million from a children's hospital unless the CEO of that hospital endorsed your campaign and gave you a $25,000 donation. You tried to sell Barack Obama's Senate seat when he became president for $1.5 million. You were asking $500,000 up front for anybody that was interested. You got sentenced to 14 years in prison. With all due disrespect, you can shut the fuck up about any governor we have ever had, the governor we currently have, or any governor we may have in the future. Dude, of all of the dog shit governors the state of Illinois has had, you, sir, are at the top of that fucking list. And your ass would still be in prison if it wasn't for Donald Trump, which makes me wonder, how much did your family cough up for that? How much did the people around you pay Donald Trump to get your ass out of prison? Donnie should have left your ass right where you were, in prison.